G'day, that's Lot Car Guy here, and welcome back to another episode of my 5 favourites. This is episode 9. I've chosen 5 really good slot cars to show you today, different manufacturers again. So let's get stuck into it, and let's start with car number 1. So let's kick it off with car number 1. We're going Ninko. I absolutely love Ninko. I love Porsche, and this is a match made in heaven. It's the Porsche 550 Spider. Incredible looking slot car. Now remember, this isn't a new slot car. Ninko hasn't made a slot car for some time now, but it looks incredible. Being a Spider, of course, it's got no roof. Looks good. Race car. Decals are incredible. Silver. You can't go wrong with the silver Porsche. Part of the classic series. But what I do like what they've done with this is the base that the car is sitting on replicates like a brick road. Looks really, really cool. And again, it's an old slot car, and I think it's an absolute stunner. And any Ninko car now in Australia is getting hard to find. I think especially a Porsche. Maybe I'm just being biased because I love Porsche. But there's car number 1, Ninko Classic Series, Porsche 550 Spider. How am I going to beat that? Well, let's see what I have for car number 2. So for car number 2, I had to follow up with an absolute banger because that Ninko 550 Spider is a hard act to follow, but I think I've done really well. This is FlySlot. It's a duo kit, so it's 2 shell, 1 chassis kit by FlySlot, which itself is quite unique and rare here in Australia. But it's got a car in there that I absolutely love, which is the Renault 5 Turbo. Awesome rally car, awesome road car, but it's a duo pack. We don't see many of these anymore. But let me know in the comments, is there any other duo packs I should be chasing? Because this one, I was wrapped when I found it. Now, a quick disclaimer, I do say all my cars hit the track. This never has. So in the future, I will put both shells around my track on the chassis that's included, and hopefully I don't damage it. But I think I've done well with it with car number 2. I think it's a follow-up with another banger. Can I go 3 times the charm with car number 3? Let's find out together. So for car number 3, I've gone with RivoSlot with a very stunning Ferrari F40 in the Eagle livery. Now, I've probably butchered that name, but it's a Ferrari F40, it's blue and yellow, it looks incredible, and it comes from RivoSlot, which, if you don't know, of course, a BRM sister company, which is the 1/24 scale. These are really good out of the box. So they've got a metal chassis, which I think is quite unique in today's hobby, but they look like model cars and they perform really well. And sometimes you do get a magnet added in the box so you can run it with mag or without mag, but a stunning car nonetheless. I'm a huge RivoSlot fan, I'm a huge BRM fan, and this is an absolutely stunning version of a car that they can produce. So there we go, car number 3, RivoSlot. It's Ferrari, it's F40. I think it's pretty cool. Let's check out car number 4. So for car number 4, I've gone JDM. I absolutely love Japanese race cars, street cars. I've had many Japanese cars in my life, and I want to see more Japanese cars in our collection. So hopefully in the future, which I do believe they are, manufacturers will be targeting some more Japanese race cars and street cars. But in front of me, I have the MRRC Toyota Celica Group 5 Turbo. Stunning looking slot car again. Japanese, I love it. Carrera's just released the initial D series. This is an older slot car, it's not new, so we did have some Japanese cars in our collections earlier, but let's see some more. There's some stunning Japanese cars out there. So there we go, car number 4, MRRC Toyota Celica. It's a turbo, can't go wrong. But let's go retro with car number 5. You can probably guess who that's going to be from. Let's check it out. So for car number 5, we've gone retro Scala trick. I've dug deep again into the box of goodies and I've pulled out an absolute banger. It's F1. I'm a huge F1 fan. It's McLaren. It's an M23 in the Mulberry livery. When cigarettes were cool, remember back in the day, a lot of F1 cars were wrapped in cigarette goodness, and now you just don't see it, of course, because cigarettes are bad for you. Love it. Black box series. It's got the nice white writing. Really good condition box. It opens up from the back. Nice clear screen. Plastic car inside. But something about this era of cars makes me smile. It's basic. You know, the decals are stick-ons. It's, again, plastic and really solid colors. I mean, red and white. But for some reason, I absolutely love them. So there we go, an absolute banger. I'm going to do a review on an F1 special soon and get a bit of an evolution of how we've come from back in the day to what we've got now. So look forward to that. But what's your thoughts on my retro Scala electric? Is this something that you add to your collection? Let me know in the comments. So that's a wrap of episode 9 of my 5 favourites. I've tried to throw a mixed bag in there to sort of shake it up on a weekly basis, show you different kind of cars from different eras. So hopefully this week's was a good episode for you to enjoy at home. But as always, let me know in the comments what was your favourite out of my 5. But I love hearing what's in your collection. So if you can, hit a comment and tell me what's your 5 favourite for this week. But I did receive an awesome email from Ken. I love receiving emails, and for everyone that has sent me an email, I will get through them. I have received a fair few now, so thank you so much. But Ken has shared with me his Carrera track build. It is 54 foot in pure goodness, 4.4 meters by 1.8 meters. It is 124 scale only. So yes, it's Carrera. You can run both 124 and 132, but he chooses to run 124 scale only, which I think is pretty cool. So thank you, Ken. Awesome looking track. Please continue to send me emails. I do have a fair few to get through, but I asked for it, so keep sending it. I want to put your stuff on this channel because this is our channel, and I love sharing what's happening around the world when it comes to slot cars. But as always, at That Slot Car Guy on Instagram and YouTube, there's my email if you do want to send me whatever you're working on slot car related, diorama, slot car itself, a track, an idea, a product, whatever it is, please email me and I love to share it. But be safe, take care, support your local. Thanks, Ken. Ciao.
Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side.